when we are purging, we must think about the old mail, from last year, 2 years ago. We have to learn to purge our old mail. Go through that old mail because that thing carry a spirit, I'll tell you. And you say, Apostle, what are you talking about, when you purging? Yes, that mail can carry a spirit. That means that we have to, purge out the old to get into the new. And not just overlooking the mail, but going into it, getting out that junk mail, when you know that you was delaying it and just putting it on the dresser, putting it on the table or wherever you was putting it, but you got to go into it and purge it out. And then take the bills and after, the ones that you save, take it out the envelope, and put it into your organization. So when you want to go over and look at your debt, economically to see your budget for the year, you can break that thing down easily. But when you holding it and it's not being stored properly, it's not being, organized properly, it piles up, and next thing you know, it brings in a spirit of, now let me tell you now, of anxiety. Because now it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there, just piling up and piling up. And sometimes you done paid the bill already. Some of us, we pays our bills on, online, but sometimes we still get paper mail. So when the paper mail comes in, just toss it over there. We done paid the bill already. We done paid the, our rent, our mortgage is already paid on, it's already paid for, but we still got the bill unopened, not even, organizing it to, that we want to a paper document that we can be able to look at it and see where our results and where our income, where our money is going for the year. How well did we do in 2018? How well did we do in 2019? That is the solution, because that's what I do. I always take that mail, you understand me, separate my bills, put it into that place, and once that 1 year or 2 year, I can now document. Once I document that is what I did for the year. That is how I can calculate for the year. Not just letting your tax preparer do this for you, but also if you really want to own your business and be an entrepreneur, you starts with your own household first. This is PSKV coming to you in the comfort of your home. Just talking for a minute and telling you, let us stop and move that fear, away from, opening up the mail and taking care of our business. We are responsible for ourselves, and Yahweh has given us the ability to do it. We got the ability in us, the anointing in us to do, greatness, and to apply ourselves in full greatness, So the reason why I show it to you like this here, because that's the whole saying. Oh, them bills are just piling up. No, they piling up because we didn't go into it. We did not go into it to break it down and to remove it. You know how much paper that accumulates? How much is stuffed in the drawer accumulates? It pushes itself into the drawer, and you going on to another task. I'll get that later. Next thing you know, you go to the mailbox, you go in there. I'll get to that later. No, get to it now. Let us get to it now. It's done. It's completed. It is completed. This is PSKV coming to you in the comfort of your home. So while I'm doing this here, I was watching Gemini. I put on Gemini, sat up, and said, while I'm watching Gemini, I do this. I'm not just going to be watching, a program. And Gemini was very good. It had a lot of stuff that was up in there that's showing you a lot of things that it was not just science fiction, but it's real. This thing is real. So I give a shout out to Will Smith. He was very good in Gemini. Very, very good. And I see why he won that award, So sometimes I can't get around and watch the television the way I want to. But when I catch up, I'm doing something. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.